Gemini, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we've got a solar eclipse reading for you. The solar eclipse happens on Thursday the 20th, 19th, depending on where you are in the world. It is in the sign of Aries at a very pivotal degree. It is at 29 degrees, which is an anaretic degree, almost like the fate degree. Fated events tend to take place at 29 degrees. And with this being quite an interesting eclipse in the sense of two new moons back to back in Aries. We had one at 0 degrees last month and then 29 degrees in this Thursday. Feels like endings and new beginnings. So lots of interesting energies to play out. And it's kind of kicking off the season of the nodes shifting hands in July, where the North Node leaves Taurus and moves into Aries, and vice versa, the South Node leaves Scorpio into Libra. So this is very much a focus of let go and let God, as they say. Don't fight anything that needs to leave or end. Prepare space for new beginnings. So you can watch this for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, more potently for Rising. And this is in your 11th house of friendships, networking, social media, the grander scheme, the humanitarian. It could be situations where there's perhaps endings and new beginnings in friendships. This could be leading a group, possibly. This could be making something public. All in those lines. Okay, for some of you, this could... Yeah, I'm hearing... I've not heard this for years. Scar Tissue by Red Hot Chili Peppers. And it kind of speaks of loneliness. So you might be in groups but feel lonely. It might be a time to maybe seek new friendships, new groups of interest. Perhaps the groups that you're a part of no longer resonate with your energy. Who knows? So let's do my version of the Celtic Cross at the end. There'll be an opportunity for an extended. Thank you for all the continued support, like, sharing, subscribing. Please do subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. It's very much appreciated. Thank you to those that purchase private reads, extendeds, the Patreon members. Keeps me able to do this, so thank you. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome. No, you're not. It's pointless. You can watch if you want, but this is mainly focused for the Geminis. And yeah, all the information is in the description box. And incidentally, there is an offer on in regards to this solar eclipse. So all my services are reduced by 29%. See what I did there? And that is until the solar eclipse itself. So you've got a few days left. So if you want a reading, do check it out. Okay, thank you. Cross watchers, nope, done all that. They're not. One more. We have the Knight of Wands. And again, I almost feel like you're going to... This could be moving past something here. If you notice, she's outside the box. She's outside the Four of Wands that are behind her. So this could be seeking new areas away from the home, possibly. You might be looking at different values as well, because the ruler of this eclipse is Mars. And Mars, having had such a unbelievable length of time in your sign, has moved out and is now in your second house of values, the money you earn. So you might be having a rethink of that sort of thing, maybe looking more towards adventure than it is about holding on to things. Okay, let's see. Crossing you. Root of the matter. Recent past. What you want, what's coming in, how you see yourself, how others see you, advice, and potential outcome. Okay. Interesting. We have the Two of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, you're leaking energy somewhere. Your aura is broken in a format. When I say aura is broken, I just mean it in the sense of maybe tears in your aura, or there's I'm very focused on the fact that it's held onto an orange pentacle here, which would indicate the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra blocks our creativity. It stops the flow of creativity. It stops there could be sexual wounding, who knows, but there's a very much focus of something like that. Right. Do be careful in terms of doing anything reckless. If this isn't something reckless, something that's happened to you in the past is going to come forward. I'm almost getting like a shift in energy of somebody's reputation, which is interesting because it would obviously, Pluto is square in this as well in the ninth house. Ninth house is law as well as long distance travel, religion, spirituality. But you've got Saturn in your 10th house of reputation currently. So we've got the Knight of Wands. Crossing you is the Page of Swords. Now the Page of Swords is the spy. This could be a cross-watcher watching. I did mention cross-watching quite a few times. Root of the matter is the Page of Cups. Now the Page of Cups is believing to receive. It's having that awareness within that heart chakra. See, we can't, if we've got leaks, or if we're closed off from love, perhaps you've had pain in the past, perhaps the focus has been, you know what, I'm just going to be me, do me. If your path is that of service to others, if that is a light worker in any format, you can't do the job of a closed heart, is a message here. The intellectual side will get you so far, but you need to open that heart. Okay? Recent past, we have the Nine of Cups. Now the Nine of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment, but it's just giving me that sense of self. The nines are all about me rather than we, which is good. It just means there's something, you've focused on yourself for a certain amount of time, possibly self-care, whatever it is. But ultimately, that can lead to feeling closed off. This could not just be about romantic relationships. If we're closed off by the heart if you're closed off by the heart to even meeting a prospective romantic thing, energetically you're closing yourself off to everything, not just romantic. You're closing yourself off to new relationships in terms of friendships, new vibrational matches in that terms. You have to open that heart. What you want is justice. You want balance. But what's standing out for me is, like I said, be careful, especially those of you in the US. And the only reason why I say the US, I'm just looking at Nine of Cups and Justice 911, which is your emergency number. It doesn't have to be, you could be anywhere. Just be careful of potentially getting into trouble with the law, with Pluto in your 9th, Saturn in your 10th. You know, be mindful. What's coming in is the Four of Pentacles. Now the Four of Pentacles is that closed off nature. It's that holding on tight to something that really you shouldn't. The Death card is here, and Death is Pluto. If you're holding on tight to something, Pluto will take it. It's that kind of let go and let flow. So far, for each, Aries and Taurus I've done so far, I'm going to look for the Hangman. He's not turned up in the spread, but I'm going to look for the Hangman to get some more insight on advice in terms of letting go and letting flow. It's the ultimate card of surrender. How you see yourself is the Seven of Cups. I kind of feel like you don't know what you want. This could be in terms of work, friendships, romantic things. There's an element of maybe feeling like you want to be alone, you want to do things for you, but then taking 2 steps back thinking, well, do I? How others see you is the Three of Cups. I kind of feel like the universe is ready to bring you some sort of social group in, whether this is like-minded souls, whether this is new friendships or whatever. But ultimately, they can't come in while this is blocked. So there's definitely a need to unlock that sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is, like I say, sexuality as well. So this could be wounds from sexual abuse. This could be wounds from anything from childhood. It's going to be different for all of you. But essentially, it's a really potent energy. And when you kind of balance it, you'll just start seeing different things. You will look different. You will feel different. There will be an energetic release from it. So do look into maybe specific Reiki treatments, and if you're going to do it, make sure that they close any tears. There is loads of different. Sorry, my nose is running now. There is loads of different things on YouTube about clearing the aura or patching up the aura. You'll have to get creative and type into Google. The advice is deaf. You got to let things close out, and there's that Pluto again. Pluto being in your 9th house. 9th house is spirituality, long distance travel, law. The outcome is judgment, the 7 of Swords, and the Tower. Death and judgment for me is a combination for end of some sort of reputation. Hence, if we've got justice and judgment next to each other here with death. This could be somebody's reputation getting hurt to a certain degree. Doesn't have to be you. I kind of feel like for some of you, because you want justice, I feel like somebody that has done you dirty in whatever format this is possibly walking into some sort of karmic repercussions here. But judgment, the 7 of Swords, and the Tower, this is things coming to light. This is anything that's not built on firm foundations is coming crashing down. This could be seeing hidden enemies. This could be, in your friendship groups. This could be seeing people for who they really are. But there's definitely a block in that sacral chakra. So let's find where the Hangman is. That's interesting. When you do find you lead onto your path, which I dare say is changing come July when the North Node has done its full circle and back into Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, you are going to get a companion if you want it. But like I say, we have to open our hearts to do it, because we have the Emperor and the Empress with the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands I'm seeing in a different deck, where it's 2 people joining a path, which is quite interesting. Okay, the Hangman is with the King of Pentacles and Temperance. Okay, help is on its way, is all I got from that. It could be from an older person, doesn't have to be. It could just be from somebody quite wise with the King of Pentacles, somebody that's confident, secure. It's also, I'm looking at the red and the green. So this could be a situation between the heart and the root, which, in between is the sacral and the solar plexus. So there needs to be definite balance. Temperance is all about moderation, choosing the middle ground. Again, there needs to be a balance in your relationships, in sacrifice as well. So maybe this isn't a whole assessment as to your friendships, seeing things very, very clearly, seeing through the smoke and mirrors, knowing what's said behind your back, and ultimately clear these chakras, because the universe is trying to bring you in brand new energies. Don't look back is the message. Don't look back. Okay, in your extended, we'll see what this reputation thing is. We'll take the energy of this death judgment, what we know, what we don't know, recent past advice and potential outcome. See what is going off there. If you can join me, fantastic. If not, let me know if this resonates. We have Libra, we have Jupiter in Pisces, Sun in Capricorn, Venus in Scorpio, Mars in Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Moon in Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, Mars in Aries, Moon in Taurus, Saturn in Taurus, Jupiter in Libra, Leo, Venus in Cancer, Mercury in... Okay, there's going to be something interesting during this Mercury period for you guys, because we've got the Ten of Swords straight after the Five of Pentacles, Mercury in Taurus, sorry, and then we've got Sun in Gemini with Venus in Cancer. You might find somebody from the past, Six of Cups and the Lovers. You might find somebody from the past reaches out for you during this Mercury retrograde that we're going to be coming across. And I'm back to don't look back. Okay, look after yourselves. Take care. You got this. See you soon. Bye.